You might remember us from that time that we did not win the Amazing Race.
And for some reason, we thought today would be a good time to completely recreate that final leg of the Amazing Race right here in Seattle. We're starting at the Space Needle. It's up there, see it?
I don't know if you've heard of it, but we put this place on the map in 2023.
This is where the final leg of season 35 started. Our drive from the airport to valet parking right there. It's over
right there.
And our adventure began. Let's relive it, shall we?
Oh, I would love to.
Can you be shorter? Thank you. Not that short. Just you're my same height. We're on top of the Space Needle now.
I don't like it.
But before we were right up there.
Yeah.
That up there is where we were that day. We asked if we could go back up there, and they said no. No one can ever go up there under any circumstance for any reason.
There's probably a way.
I think there's a way, but anyway.
But I don't want to.
This is the view we had as we walked around on the top of the Space Needle from right up there.
It's a great view, but...
Are you less scared right now than you were then?
No, I would say it's about the same. I got this to protect me, but I had a rail to protect me before, so...
Lean against the glass.
Nope.
Do it.
Nope.
Do it. Okay,
I'll touch it.
I will. Give it
I'll touch it.
This is scary.
I agree.
Holy Shatner. Oh boy. Yeah, it's a little scary. Especially when you look down and there's nothing under you. I think this is actually, leaning against this glass is a little more scary than being up on top of it wearing a harness.
Yeah.
Well, next stop, Chihuly Glass Museum, where we got our next clue. We discovered something that is scarier than what we did on top of the Space Needle.
I don't
legitimately, this is scarier.
Yeah, I don't like what we're doing right now, and I didn't want to do it, but...
We did it for you. I wanted to do it. But
are you going to show them?
What are we referring to? We're
I don't
standing
like this.
on this glass that is rotating very slowly around the Space
And when it
Needle.
rotates over these gaps right here that I'm about on, I don't like it at all. I don't even like looking down.
Yeah, it's just the glass between us.
I don't like it.
And sudden death. If you look at it, man, if you think about it too much, it gets in your head. Oh, look, you had enough?
I had enough before it started.
At the gate you see behind us, there was the dude with the suit and the Amazing Race tie.
Red, yellow tie.
And he guided us right through that gate.
He opened this gate and let us in.
That's right. And then we went into the Chihuly Glass Museum to get our next clue. Should we do that?
Yeah, but we just came down the stairs of the Space Needle instead of the elevator, and my legs are shaky.
Yeah, that wasn't something from the show, but we did it anyway because look, free t-shirt
free shirt
if you go down the stairs. Why wouldn't you?
Of course.
We're at the Chihuly Garden and Glass where the clue box was right in there that sent us on our scramble.
The gate that we just talked about is right behind us, well, a little ways. And then we went through, and the big old glass house is just right through here. Maybe you can kind of see some yellow glass right there.
We wanted to show you exactly where we got our clue, but they wouldn't let us. Remember this place?
This was one of the more fun adventures, I feel like.
This was. This was an awesome part of the scramble, and if I do say so, we were decent at blowing glass on our first try.
It started off a little stressful, but I feel like we got the hang of it, and we figured it out pretty fast, so.
Let's go back inside and blow more glass.
I want to make a big old elephant.
I just want to make the thing that we made. I'm as pleased as punch. I am so shocked. They saved the floats that we made on the show.
These are the same floats.
And they're letting us take them. They're taking us home. We got Corey and Rob's.
We got
Greg and John's and ours. Oh man, Greg and John and Corey and Rob, if you're watching, we're already going to tell you this before you see this. But we're going to send these to you so you can have them.
So cool though. This is the actual shop where we did the glass blowing and we dominated.
Yes, we did. Sorry, Greg and John, and Corey and Rob. You guys did great. You did great too.
I mean, everyone knows how it ended, so.
Yeah. There it is, where we made our floats.
Where are we?
Now we're at the Showbox, which was the second part of our scramble.
We parked right here, where we're standing, almost.
That's where we parked. I came from that way, I did a U-turn, illegally I might add.
No, it was all legal.
Everything was above the board. And then we went into the Showbox.
First team to arrive here.
Thank you very much. And we set up the stage for none other than the Smoky Brights.
Smoky Brights. Somebody's in
After
there.
you.
Showbox Market. Oh look, it's open.
They're open.
After you.
But when we completed the challenge, this is where we ran down to exit.
We actually went in and out here many times.
Yeah,
because
we
there's a
did.
lot of cases outside.
Yeah, right out here on the sidewalk. All those cases. Remember how we couldn't figure out one of the components, so we came back to the sidewalk and looked through the cases again?
Does that door work?
Did we run right out this? Yeah, we did. This door was open right here. Then we ran right out of it. Just like that.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Thank you. And all of the cases were right down there on the ground that we brought in. We weren't unfortunately able to go to the
Stage area.
stage because there's a band setting up right now. But
For a concert tonight.
they were cool enough though to let us go in and just do that little thing out there. And that's pretty awesome of
All
them.
the memories.
Dude, Smoky Brights. Fancy ketchup. Next stop, the Acrobat.
Yeah, the trapeze.
It's Emerald City Trapeze Arts. We're back. The location of our trapeze challenge.
Yeah, where we impressed ourselves.
Yes, we impressed ourselves.
Maybe not other people, but we impressed ourselves.
Hey, it only took us 3 tries.
I couldn't believe it.
Neither could they, I bet. Let's go see if anybody's here. I don't even know if they're open.
I think this is the door we went in, right here.
Yeah, there was... Did we take a number? Was there numbers here? There were.
Yeah, there were numbers.
Right around here, we took a number. And we parked, they had marked parking right out there. And then we ran in right through here, I think. Back into that area. That's it, right there. What do they do at Emerald City Trapeze Arts?
What do we do at Emerald City Trapeze
Well, we
Arts?
swing around up there. That's what we do.
And luckily, we didn't land on that net down here.
Yeah, the net's on the ground now. But we were doing, that's the one we swung on right there.
Yes!
Yeah. Somebody that works here just recognized us in real time. We came upstairs to where they did the, we're actually where one of the camera crews stood while we were doing our...
And you know, this building is just really cool.
I never
the
knew
whole
how
setup.
cool this building was.
Yeah, I don't think I was able to pay enough attention to how cool this building is.
Yeah, we're actually looking around now. This is like an old warehouse or something. Over there's this canal something works. I can't quite see, but it's so historic.
Yeah.
And there's the thing that's the guy that caught
catcher.
us. The guy that caught us hung right on there, and we were on that right there. We went up those stairs, or I mean that ladder right there.
It's called a ladder, sir.
Thank you. And we stood on that platform, and then we swung from that thing right there. What's it called? That thing.
Platform.
No, the hand-holding thing. What's that called?
Oh, it's called a hand-holding thing.
Yeah, we swung on that hand-holding thing. So cool to come back here with no stress and
this is really
appreciate
cool.
how cool this place is.
I like it a lot.
We're at Kenmore Air Harbor, where the final challenge went down.
Yep.
The memory challenge.
Yep.
We parked
right there in that spot.
We got a clue.
Yeah, I think the box was there, and all the kayaks
Kayaks were back
piled
there
up
in a
with
big
the
pile.
racks.
Let's go just peruse the kayak, shall we? This is an area of trauma for me, I must admit. You can say this is the place where I fumbled the football. This is the goal line. We were running clear, not a tackler in sight. And I was just like, you know what? I'll just fumble this ball. I'll just put this down right here.
You were like, look, I can just carry the football in one hand like this, and it'll be fine. And I kept saying, hey, Strasser, why don't you put that other hand on the ball? And you said, no, this is fine. I'm just joking.
So where we're standing right now is where the kayak.
This is where ours were.
Yeah. So our kayak.
Our pile was right here.
Why don't you just show us here? You give us a little tour of where
Our
this went.
pile of kayaks were right here. Our rack was right here. John and Greg ended up over there. Corey and Rob over there.
Yep.
And my goodness, we had it.
We had it.
You know, partway through that, as we were doing the kayaks, probably about halfway through, Greg and John still weren't here. And all of a sudden, and I was getting tired. Those kayaks weren't light, and we were putting them up, and all of a sudden I was like, Strasser, we got to keep moving hard because they're going to be here soon. But right now we're the only team. And so adrenaline started pumping again. We started going, and we got them set up.
Yeah, we got them set up quick. We didn't get them set up right, but we got them set up quick. Yeah, somebody mixed something up. I don't remember the details, but I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, right? It's not that important.
Yeah, what's $1 million between friends? Am I right or am I right? So let's head on inside. Let's go into the, you know what? I already saw that our judge is here. Our judge that kept giving us the thumbs down.
She probably hated us so much. She was probably like, what's wrong with you guys? Fix it. Gosh. I mean, technically you could say because we didn't win, she was the losing judge. I don't know. I mean, it was not her fault, but
I think should we just blame her for everything?
I mean, she could have just given us the thumbs up and said, yeah, it's probably right.
Yeah, well,
go ahead.
That's not how the cookie crumbled, is it? We're here with Sarah, who was fortunate enough to be our judge on our final challenge. I'm so sorry, Sarah.
It was interesting. I will say that. Very, very interesting.
What was the hand motion that you did over and over while you were our judge?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one.
And why didn't you just go up there and fix those kayaks for us?
You know, I really wanted to. When you guys came in, you guys had such a lead, and I was like, this is a no-brainer. And then it was just that one thing the whole entire time. And I think, like you said, there was that piece with the handle, and you were like, oh, it's because the handle fell off. And I was like, oh, no, no, no. They're going to be here forever. And it was so stressful. I was stressing out for you guys the whole entire time.
Just to make it to the finale, we were not the team expected to get that far. And we were so pleased that we made it that far. And then we just did so well in the final leg, and we got here. But I'm telling you the truth, that we weren't meant to win that thing. Yeah. If we were meant to win that thing, we would have.
Would have flipped them.
When we walked in here, just a few minutes ago, we walked in here, and I see Sarah standing there, and I'm like, I know you. I know you. And she looks at us, and her mouth just went agape. That was so cool.
It did. No, I just was filling up the water to kind of go home for the day. It's another fun Friday here at Kenmore Air in the summer, and seriously did like the head tilt of, why do I know you guys? Why do I know you? And then all of the stress just came rushing back. They're here to get me.
Yeah.
No.
The stress rushed to us too as soon as we turned into this parking lot.
Yes, it's this. We've been going around everywhere that we went that day, and this is the hard one for me.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Like this is part of my therapy. This is my therapy. I'm coming back to the place where I fumbled, and I'm exposing myself to it so that I can move past it.
I will say I've always been a fan of the show, so it was pretty cool having it come here. I think it's actually like the second or third time the show has come to Kenmore for some piece of it. And then watching it, though, you're right. Like, you guys kind of were always kind of in the back and then just surged forward. And so it was just fun to watch the season, too.
Totally fun.
But then, yeah, watching that all over again, I was like, oh, my gosh, it's just that one. And I think at some point, too, in the show, they like circle it, right? And they're like, oh, it's just this right here.
Yep. Why wouldn't they circle it for us, though?
Nail in the coffin.
Yeah. It was that easy.
Well, awesome to see you again, Sarah. So happy to be here. I'm glad we got to finish. No, we have one more stop after this, which is the park, Marymore Park.
Yep.
We'll go to the Clise Mansion. But what should we do before that? What do you think? Should we do anything else while we're here at Kenmore Air?
If anybody knows me, they know that he's forced me to skydive a second time. I didn't want to do that. And now he's going to force me to go up an airplane. I will say, though, it's somewhat exciting because I've never been in one of these before, and they're pretty cool planes.
They're very cool, and I think at some part, this was supposed to be part of it. And I know you guys got here so super late, so I have pilot Amanda who just got in. She's ready to go for a spin, and I'd love to get you guys in the airplane.
Talk about fortunate timing, because our delayed flight from Dublin to Seattle made it so we weren't able to fly on a float plane like had originally been planned. But the universe is correcting that now. Thank you for that, Sarah.
Very welcome. No, very welcome. This is amazing seeing you guys.
All right, let's go up in the air.
All right, I guess.
Let's do it.
Garrett, climb to the front right.
Okay.
If you don't feel comfortable once you get up there, I mean, it's a tight seat and you don't have the controls in your lap, so if you don't like it, then don't work.
This is so cool. I thought we missed out, but we didn't. We got a private tour later that had no stress. That's what we got.
And as co-pilot, your main job is to do nothing and
You got it.
gently sit there and have a great time.
Thank you for the flight.
You're very welcome.
Thank you so much for letting us go up and do that.
Absolutely.
That was
Glad
awesome.
to have you guys. You're a real
That one I'll give the thumbs up.
That was some skill, yeah.
Yeah,
That was awesome. I wasn't sure what I'd think, but that was awesome.
Oh man, yeah, he was reluctant to do that. He thought it was going to be air sickness, and it didn't even happen.
Luckily, we had a skilled pilot.
Yep.
Very
and,
skilled.
Just did a couple dips.
In her,
Yeah,
in her
one
favorite
loop.
airplane.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And once again, I forced
Yeah,
you to
you're
do
welcome.
what you didn't want to do, and you thank me every time.
One day I'll just say yes to everything.
I didn't know what to expect coming back here.
That
it was going to be
was kinda
tough to face the place where everything kind of didn't happen for us. But seeing Sarah, our judge, getting to go on the flight that we didn't get to go on, like all of that, this was
Yeah.
this was a healing moment.
Yeah, exactly. It went from being a sad, stressful place to being an exciting, happy place.
Yeah, I freaking love this place now.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah and Amanda.
And I kind of like looking at this lot behind us and seeing planes and cars instead of racks of kayaks. What do you think?
Yeah, I do like the planes better. That's for sure.
All right, final stop, Clise Mansion in Marymore Park.
Let's go.
Pulling into Marymore Park, this is it. This is where it went down. Now, should we go straight?
Oh man, this is memories right here.
Should we go straight to where the parking spot was, or should we drive around in the parking lot looking for marked parking like we did? It's right down here. That's it.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa.
Right there on the left.
Our marked parking is where that black car was, right there. So we'll just park right next to it.
Actually, it was these 3 spots right here on the end
Yep.
were the marked parking spots.
And we used our marked parking spot, didn't we?
sure did.
Just like we were supposed to. Okay, let's do it. Let's run it.
I don't want to run, dude.
Come on.
You know how long I've been awake?
This is the gate we went through. And right
through
here,
these trees.
we went right through these trees.
And there was everyone standing right there.
Oh, and we got right here, and there was Phil, and
We
there
saw
was Greg and John.
and said, "Oh, we're going
There were all
home,
the
guys."
lights, and all the teams were here clapping for us.
You're going too far. This is where the mat was.
No, I think it was right here, man. You think it was right there? No, because there were lights in these trees and stuff.
Was there?
The mat was right here, buddy. I don't know where the mat was.
The mat was right here.
The mat was here. The finish line was right here somewhere.
The mat was right around this area, give or take.
This is the moment where we lost $1 million.
That's where they had cold pizza waiting for us.
Did they though?
I don't know. Did
All
they?
the other teams got pizza.
No, I think that was actually not meant for us. That was meant for everyone that waited 30 hours for us.
Let's go up to Clise Mansion. All right, so here we are. Let's from the porch of Clise Mansion.
We sure were tired right now.
Yeah, we were. That's where it all went down, buddy. Right there.
You know, repeating this leg of the Amazing Race, the final leg, the leg where we dominated and yet lost, was neat.
Wow. Wow. That was profound, man. I always dreamed about coming back to some of these places and seeing what they looked like when we weren't stressed out trying to run faster and figure out stuff faster, and now we have.
Yeah. We had some cool experiences doing this too.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun to recreate.
Some of the places we went to, we got to see people that were part of the whole thing when it happened.
Yeah. And other times we went to places and they couldn't care less.
And they were like, you guys can give me $1,000 or you can go home.
Look at this.
You'll figure it out.
Check this out.
Look at this.
We're at Clise Mansion. We're at Marymore Park. You know the Marymore Park. She grew up at Marymore Park. Robin's with us.
Hey!
That's why we're glad that she didn't make it to the finals, because that would have been rough for us.
If Robin was in the final, we still wouldn't have won. But it would have been a much bigger margin.
We wouldn't have won either. It's fine. We would have dropped the rolling pin.
Dude, this has been so awesome to come back and see this and to hang out with Robin. Fun. I don't know what else to say.
Fun.
And maximum awkwardness achieved.
Perfect. Great.
It's always the goal.